Dear students, in this class we are going to see about three-phase circuit. Before going to see about the three-phase circuit, we should know what are the types of supply. There are two types of supply. One is single phase, another one is three-phase. And another one form of supply is there, that is two-phase. Generally we are not using two-phase supply. We are using single phase and three-phase supply. Single phase is used in residential houses and three-phase is used in commercial consumers. So first we have to see about two types of single phase system. One is single phase two wire system, another one is single phase three wire system. First we should see single phase two wire system. It consists of a single phase and a neutral. It consists of two wires. One is phase wire, another one is neutral wire. It has a voltage of Vp and phase angle of phi. The voltage magnitude is Vp and the phase angle is phi. It is generated by a generator. And there will be a load. It has a impedance of ZL. So the diagram shows the single phase two wire system. It has two wires. One is phase wire, another one is neutral wire. And the value of magnitude of voltage is Vp and the phase angle is phi. So a generator connected through a pair of wire, that is two wire, to a load is called a single phase two wire system. A generator connected through a pair of wire to a load is called a single phase two wire system, in which the Vp is the magnitude of the source and pi is the phase. Vp is the source voltage and pi is the phase angle. Then single phase three wire system. The diagram shows the single phase three wire system. It has two identical voltages, Vp with angle phi. The same value of voltage is for the two wire system, Vp with angle phi. The value of voltage is same and also the phase angle is also same. It has two phases A and B and there will be a neutral wire. So it is called as three wire system. There are two wires for a two phase A and B and there will be a neutral wire. So it has three wires. So it is called as single phase three wire system. There will be a two loads ZL1 and ZL2. Next, two identical sources with two loads by two outer wires and neutral is called as single phase three wire. Two identical sources connected to two loads by two outer wires and the neutral wire is called as single phase three wire system. It is most common in practice used. So terminal voltage have same magnitude and the same phase. Terminal voltage have same magnitude and same phase. Then polyphase system. A circuit or system in which AC sources operate at the same frequency but different phases are known as polyphase. A circuit or system in which AC sources operate at the same frequency but different phases are known as polyphase. There are two phase system with three wire. So it is a two phase system. There will be a difference between single phase two wire system and two phase three wire system. In single phase three wire system there will be a two identical voltage Vp with angle phi. But in two phase system with three wire it has two identical voltage Vp same magnitude but the phase angle is difference is 90 degree. The phase angle difference is 90 degree. So it has two phases AB with neutral wire. So it is called as two phase system with three wire system. So the phase angle difference is minus 90 degree for the two phase three wire system. A generator consists of two coils placed perpendicular to each other. So only we are getting 90 degree displacement. So a generator consists of two coils placed perpendicular to each other produces two phase system. The voltage generated by one lags the others by 90 degree. The value of voltage is same, but the value of voltage generated by one lags the other by 90 degree. So it is a lagging voltage, so it is minus 90. Okay. See the diagram? The voltage lags, so it is represented by minus 90 degree. Then three-phase system. A generator consists of three coils placed 120 degree apart produces three-phase system. A generator consists of three coils placed 120 degree apart is called as three-phase system. The voltage generated are equal in magnitude but out of phase by 120 degree. The voltage generated are equal in magnitude but out of phase by 120 degree. Three-phase system is the most economical polyphase system. Three-phase system is the most economical polyphase system. Then we will see three-phase four-wire system. The diagram shows the three-phase four-wire system. It has three phases A, B, C and a neutral wire. So it is called as three-phase four-wire system. The voltage lags behind Vp. A phase lags the B phase by minus 120 degree. So the phase difference is minus 120 degree and the phase angle between A and C is minus 240 degree, otherwise plus 120 degree between C and B. Therefore, VP with angle 0 degree, VP with angle minus 120 degree for B phase, VP with angle plus 120 degree for C phase. For A phase, VP with angle 0 degree, for B phase, VP with angle minus 120 degree, and for C phase, VP with angle plus 120 degree, otherwise it is VP with angle minus 240 degree. Then why we are going for the three-phase system? Since all electrical power is generated and distributed in three-phase. Already we discussed in transmission and distribution, all power is distributed in three-phase. Then there are single phase, two phase or more than three phase input can be taken from the three phase system rather than generated independently. One phase, that is single phase, two phase or more than three phase input can be taken from the three phase system rather than generated independently. Then melting purpose needed 48 phases supply. Then uniform power transmission can be obtained from three phase system and less vibrations of three phase machines in three phase system. And also the instantaneous power is not a pulsating one in a three phase system, and high power motors prefer a steady torque. It is obtained by three phase system. Then a three phase system is more economical than the single phase. Since the amount of wire required for a three phase system is less than required for an equivalent single phase system. The amount of wire required for a three phase system is less than required for a single phase system. Also the conductor used are copper, aluminium. Then three phase generation. It is obtained by Faraday's law. What is Faraday's law? Whenever a current carrying conductor cuts the flux, an EMF will be induced in it. Whenever a current carrying conductor cuts the line of magnetic flux, a EMF, that is voltage, is induced in the conductor. Whenever a current carrying conductor cuts the line of magnetic flux, an EMF, that is the voltage, is induced in the conductor is the Faraday's law. There are three things must be present in order to produce electrical current. They are magnetic field, conductor and relative motion. They are magnetic field, conductor and relative motion. Then direction and speed are also important for Faraday's law. First we will see how to generate a single phase. Then we will go for the three phase system. See the diagram in which the magnetic lines are in perpendicular to north and south. Therefore, motion is parallel to the flux. Motion is parallel to the flux. So, there will be no voltage is induced. So, there will be no voltage is induced. Since the motion is parallel to the flux, so in north and south, this gives the magnetic flux lines, and the motion of the conductor, the orange line gives the motion of the conductor. It is in parallel. The arrow mark gives the direction of motion, that is parallel with the flux. So, there will be no voltage is induced in the conductor. So, there will be a zero voltage. Then see the diagram. Now, the conductor is 45 degree to the flux. Therefore, the induced voltage is 0.707 of maximum. 0.707 of maximum value. Therefore, the voltage line is shows in the figure. Now, the conductor is 90 degree. That is, motion is perpendicular to the flux. Motion is perpendicular to the flux. See the arrow mark. The pink color line shows the magnetic lines of force. That is the flux. And the arrow mark, that is the orange color, gives the movement of conductor. That is in perpendicular to the motion of flux. Therefore, the motion is perpendicular to flux. So, the maximum value of voltage is induced in the conductor. So, the induced voltage is maximum. See the diagram. Now, the voltage is maximum. And now, the motion is 45 degree to the flux and the induced voltage is 0.707, but in the reversal direction. So, there will be a reduction of flux. Now, the value of voltage is 0.707. Now, again the motion is parallel to the flux. So, no voltage is induced in the conductor. So, 0. The value of voltage is 0. Notice the current in the conductor has reversed. Now, it is in the opposite direction. So, the motion is 45 degree to the flux, but it is in the opposite direction. So, now it is negative value. Now it is perpendicular to the flux, therefore the induced voltage is maximum in the opposite direction. Then with angle 45 degree, therefore the induced voltage is 0.707 of maximum. See the diagram, it is in the opposite direction. Now it is parallel, therefore no voltage is induced, so the value of voltage is 0. It is a single phase. It has one positive cycle and negative cycle. That's how the value of single phase is generated. That